G'day guys, Kent from Kent's Paint Shack, back with you again. This time I'm in the lounge because I'm not in the painting room. Got a coffee in my hand and I've put my neck out a bit, so I've gone and had it cracked and put back together, but she's a bit sore, so there's no painting going on tonight. There's a couple of things for this video. The first is that Dan Harrison contacted me, well, on YouTube, asking about getting some painting done through my commission work, but for some reason YouTube will not allow me to reply back to you. So you can find me on Messenger or Facebook, Kent Galpin in Timaru, New Zealand, or I'm going to check my email up. So my email is kcgalpin, Galpin, at extra.co.nz. I'm taking commission work for next year because I think it's going to be my main job. So trying to get a little bit more work in, just trying to see if I can solidify that. But yeah, so apart from that, the Germanic Tribesman, I did a base a while back of the Germanic Tribesman, and it came out really good with a wee stream running through it. Always intended on doing another 3 bases around it, and I had a few questions about how did I actually do the base. So I've now completed all 4 bases, painted all the figures, done all the work, and so I've taken a few quick shots. They're not like with the flash camera, just with the iPad, but they've come out pretty good. And I will talk over those and try and explain how I have done the work. So yeah, I'm really pleased with them. I've also based up my 15 cavalry, two bases of light cavalry, and I've added in a figure on, like a command figure in the middle of the other base, 5 figures or 5 cav on it, and that's going to be like a medium cav. And I've done 2 command stands as cavalry, and one has a standard with it, but they're not going to be on here. They need a little bit more painting yet, and they're pretty much just flat basic bases as well. So yeah, so I'm really pleased with it. Let me know what you think, and if there's any other questions, please ask. And Dan, or anyone else that's looking for commission work done, give me a dingle and we'll just see how we go. So cheers guys, hey, take care, and all's good. Cheers. So here we have them. They're on 120 by 70 deep. They're on a 3mm MDF, and they've got black foam core, which I've cut and just made layers, and then I've used a poly filler. Now what doesn't show here in the next ones is that I then use the poly filler to fill in around the bases of the feet, so you don't get any edges of those bases. It's all flattened off, all those levels, a bit like this with the white, but it's on those it's all across the levels. Then I used a mix of enamel black with turpentine, and I mix that up, and then I soak it into the polyfiller. I've glued on the gravel here, then I blacken that as well. I think there's a shot with it being black coming up there. So I've blackened it, then I've done it. What I use Rhinox hide as my brown, and then I use a flat earth, and then I mixed a little bit of US field, I think it was olive drab, into that, and then just did another dry brush, and then I dry brushed some different greys over the pebbles, and I use a few different blues on where the creek is. You can see in this one that it's a bit wishy-washy where the water is. That's just because it hasn't dried, but it's a Citadel technical paint, and it's just like a gloss, and it just dries like water once it's finished. And then I've just added different bushes, and bushes and grasses. So I haven't used any static grass. I've decided on these kind of things I don't really want to use the static grass. I want it to be kind of bushy looking. One of the ones I'm going to try is I'm going to try start cutting some of the figures up at the knees and at the waist, and have them going through like a swamp area. But that's that, yeah. So hopefully you like it. Let me know. Cheers guys.